Freeform, semi-freeform dreadlocks. Update. I've been growing for 8 months. I started growing July 4th, so February 4th, I believe, make 8 months. I never twisted my hair once. It was semi-freeform using the Magic Twist sponge. I use it every day in a circular motion with mango Jamaican lime gel and water every day. Just damp my hair in soft circles with a Magic Twist sponge. I have never twisted my hair since. I still use the sponge because my length at this point is still, short enough for the sponge. But in 8 months, I've grown this much hair. My hair is completely locked. This is also real similar to the towel dry. I mean, the towel dried method. If you take a towel and then kind of just rub it on your hair, because rub it on your hair in circular motion, your hair will start to lock. Because dreads, your hair naturally will lock if you just leave it alone and you have more coarse hair. I've grown dreadlocks before, as I've said in previous videos. My dreads used to be I'm 27 now, so back when I was in high school, I started growing my dreads when I was maybe in like 7th grade, and I think I cut them my senior year of high school by the time I was 17. So that was about a 6-year span. I believe about a 6-year span of dreads, and my dreads were about down here. Here's about, if you can see, when I cut them off. So they were pretty long. So I know what I'm doing. But back then, I had got it actually twisted. The difference with the freeform, with the semi-freeform, is that there is no parts in my head. Like, I don't have parts. Like, if you can see. I mean, well, okay, let me rephrase that. I do have parts, but it's not as neat and organized as somebody who got their hair hand twisted. The size was determined by the size of the holes inside the sponge. The Magic Twist sponge is about it's about $7.99 at the store. So the Magic Twist sponge dreaded my hair from using it every day. I did not wash my hair during that time. I didn't wash my hair for about 5 months, maybe about 4 or 5 months. It was wet every day, but I didn't wash it. I would wet it every day, and on the way to work, just a car ride, I would give it a good, and I would do it semi-hard. Like, I wouldn't, people say do it soft, but for me, I did it harder because I had more coarse hair. So, and it locked relatively quickly. Obviously, I've dyed it since then. I've just dyed the tips. I wouldn't dye my roots, especially just starting out. I don't know why people do that. We not rappers. Like, bruh, like, take good care of your hair. At the end of the day, dreads are dead hair anyway. So once the hair is like that, it dies. So all of this is just weaved in. So you can dye hair, you know what I mean, and still have good hair. Once it gets longer, you're going to clip your ends anyway, so it's even. But the sponge method for me, like it created a nice size dreadlock. Like, I had thicker dreads before, and I really wanted, like, I like now because, like, when I'm in the car, my hair blow in the wind. You know what I mean? So I just think this method it really works. It's really interesting. I do have some that are like thinner at the root that I know down the line I'm gonna have to combine with other ones because it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to just like have these thin ass dreads because I feel like the longer it get, the heavier it gets, like every other dread. And if you don't take good care of your hair and you style it a lot, which I know how to do my own styles and stuff, which like. Once you know how to do your own styles, you're used to styling your hair a lot. And now this time around, I'm trying to relax a little bit because I've already been doing styles with a short amount of hair because I can grip it. And it's helping my hair grow. But I also realize that I'm pulling on the root, and I don't want to be doing that no more. So for the time being, like, I just took it out of a style. That's why I look kind of crazy like this. Why it's kind of all over the place. But like with some simple water, my hair lays down like pretty much whatever way I want it to. But it fell how it fell. So my hair naturally, like the front kind of lays to the front because it just fell like that. And then the back, it does the same. For the most part, I really do like my hair like this. I think in 8 months for an African American, my hair does grow pretty fast because it isn't even a year worth of hair yet. Like I said, it'll be a year next July. I think that if you don't put a lot of chemicals in your hair. I don't use no chemicals. Not really. The only thing I used to use was the gel, and I only use the gel now if I'm really trying to like retwist my hair. I'll put some in, not wash my hair for a week, and then just add water every day for the whole week. You know what I mean? And then maybe add some more at the beginning of next week. But now I wash it, so maybe every couple months I wash my hair, and it keeps going healthy because everybody know for black people, like dirt actually helps our hair grow. You don't want your hair to be too dirty so that your follicles are clogged, but you do want your hair like dirty to protect it. We now white people we can't wash our hair every day because we'll get fucked up. We don't have straight hair. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit they can't do. It's some shit we can't do. That's how you know, like a perm. Niggas know that a perm for white people is like make your hair curly if you have real straight hair. So the textures is different. My next, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go to Las Vegas soon. We lit, and when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna dye my hair actually blonder. Like I'm gonna lighten this, so it's like a brighter blonde, and I'm gonna throw blue on top of it. I work in an office, so I can't really have like multiple colors hair. But for that vacation, because I'm already going to dye it, my plan is to dye it black at the end of the day, right? So I'm gonna dye it blonde, and then blonde, like just so you can put a color on top of it. So I'm gonna put the blue on top of that, and blue has a blue base, right? The base colors. Y'all probably don't know base colors, but I went to cosmetology school, so I know this. So blue has a blue base, and black has a blue base. So like, if you dye your hair blue, you can't put a brown on top of that because your hair might turn a crazy ass color. Like it might look crazy green or some shit. Like it might turn crazy because brown has a red base. Black has a blue base. So you can add black is actually like if you get like a jet black or a deep black, it's actually the perfect color to put on your head. Um, I would dye my whole head that color so that it's one color, but I'm not gonna do that because I still don't want to touch my root. I don't want to touch this new growth down here. I want that to keep growing in thick and healthy. But for the most part, it really is like right now, like everything is looking like. And like I said, I wanted smaller dreadlocks so my shit could blow in the wind. When I'm in the car, people with thicker dreadlocks, they shit is not going. My shit is literally, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now. I just think that I'm gonna start using maybe carrot oil. I want to use natural things from the earth for my hair because I noticed that that's better. It does creates a better texture. It makes my hair grow better. I'm not fucking with no Dr. Miracles and none of that other bullshit. Like, if you're gonna fuck with the gel, I will fuck with that Jamaican lime. I will fuck with some shit that's specifically for dreads. I would not fuck with beeswax. Do not fuck with beeswax, bro. It's like, don't do that. Just don't fuck with that shit. It's just like everybody uses beeswax is a quicker way to get your hair to lock, but it's not the healthiest way because you're also adding all that gook. You know what I mean? And sometimes when niggas like wash their hair and shit stink, like you ever have seen niggas like wash their dreadlocks and it actually like stink, it's because a lot of the times all that gook and shit is still engraved in your hair because you use so much of that shit. And it's just like don't use that shit. Just to be patient. It's all about time. It's all about patience. You can't make it go faster. You have to just suck it up. You want to make it go faster? Go get a weave, bro. Go get some faux locks. Exactly. You try and really grow your shit. Really grow your shit. Take the time and be dedicated to something for once in your goddamn life. It's not that serious, bro. Like, so what else was I about to say? I like the growth. I said don't use beeswax. What else? I can't think of nothing else right now because I know there's some other things I should probably say. Oh, tie your hair up. Tie your shit up. Like when you go to sleep, put a stocking cap on. You don't gotta put no. This is not like, especially because they freeform and you're not really doing shit to your hair. Like I didn't do shit. Like I said, I still to this day have never hand twisted my hair once. Like never once. So like put a stocking cap on because lint and shit becomes it fuses with your dreadlock and you don't even realize that shit from your pillow, little shit that you can't even see will be in your hair and you won't realize that there's lint in your hair and it will eventually infuse in your dread and always be there and there's little speckles inside your dreadlocks. That happened to me last time I had dreadlocks, whether freeform or not, because I didn't have freeform last time. That happened to me. And I've seen it happen. I see people now who have stings in their dreads because they decided they got so. One of the pluses of having dreadlocks is that you really don't have to do too much to them. You don't have to pay too much attention to them. So you just go to sleep. But really, little fibers from your pillow can be going in your hair. It's fucking crazy. Just take good care of your shit. Like, other than that, that's pretty much it. One thing I've been doing this whole motherfucking video, especially since I got these braids, was scratching my scalp. That's not really good. But I bite my nails, so I ain't got too much nails. I'm just kind of like rubbing it. I think it is time to wash my hair because I haven't washed it in a couple months. some of the thing, anything you do use, you want it to have a good smell to it as well. Like I would use just basic stuff. I do want to try carrot oil. I heard carrot oil is really good. I used it before my dreads, and they grew faster than these. You know what I mean? So I think that really had something to do with it. But the freeform shit is lit. Like I learned how to do this from. Well, I decided to do it from YouTube videos I was watching, and I'm happy I did because it all worked out. Like at the end of the day. And it was actually my little brother's idea because he wanted to do it, but he was too scared. And I was like, yo, I want to do it, but I'm not paying nobody to twist my hair when I know how to twist my own hair. And you know, when you're starting, it is better to still have somebody twist your hair because they can see it better for your parts and how you point it. And this shit parted it for me. Like, that's the craziness. But look at my growth. Peep my growth. We lit, bro. We lit. But Skinny Boy out. I'll do another update probably next month on my freeform dreads. If you feel like you want to get them, you know, you can message me, email me, comment on this video. Subscribe. Everybody subscribe to my shit. Like, I just got on YouTube, so I'm just, like, getting the ball rolling. But subscribe to my shiznit. Skinny Boy. Deuce.